Couple housekeeping notes right at the top. Yes, I'm late. Add it to my larger growing tally of punishments that I owe now. I did just want to say up front, I quite enjoyed your ramblings on micro and macroeconomics, and I'd love for you to continue. I'd love to hear more about it, to hear more details of what all you're learning and gaining from your classes. I know that was very much a broad overview, and I'd love for you to dig deeper into the topics that interest you. And yeah, I'd love to hear more. It's exciting, and I've quite enjoyed getting to hear about it, both over the video and just you talking about it over the phone. So that's been quite nice. I did want to talk about something that actually happened just in the last 24 hours since I owed you this video and forgot on the night that I did owe it. You had reached out having a question about a particular passage in Scripture, and I'm very touched that you reached out, that you would think to reach out to me, and I wanted to speak about that because there's so much beauty in these confusing passages in Scripture, these difficult to understand both for a modern audience and also difficult for the audience at the time of writing. And those passages are so intentional, and the gospel writers are so precise in all the details that are included, that the more you know, the more beauty there is to be extracted. It's this concept that reading the Bible as a whole is easy to grasp the major undertones and themes, but digging deep into particular parts of even a single passage can reveal more and more beauties and a depth of understanding that a lifetime could not even conquer or fully unpack. And it's wonderful. It's the gospel writers leave no detail in that is not absolutely necessary for communicating their point. And I think you saw that by the mention of the location that the passage where Jesus was in that passage, by the mention of the national origin of the woman who was requesting healing, and by the particular terms used, the language used in the communication between Jesus and this woman. And it's powerful, and the intentionality of the gospel writers is demonstrated, but I'm also reminded of the intentionality of God behind those writers, and God in my life, because it's this powerful thing that I had a year in seminary, and I'm not a pastor, and I don't have plans to be in the future. But that year dramatically enabled me to better understand the Bible and better understand my life in such a way that I can frame things a lot easier. I have this greater understanding of reality, of spiritual reality, that I can go about my life in a way that is different. And it's moments where you reach out and ask, hey, what's going on here? And I have the resources to be able to find an answer because of that seminary education, that I'm so thankful for that. And I've talked about it before. I was a math major for a week and found my way into an evangelism course after having dropped that major. Through that evangelism course, I found my way to Arrowhead Bible Camp, where I'd meet my wife, and my life is forever different because of it. God is very intentional in all that takes place, and I'm immensely thankful for that, and thankful for the intentionality of how he wrote his word as well. Love you, Ryan.